I don't even know if your hands are sanitized.
It's okay. You don't need to eat it.
There's
But if
coronavirus.
you eat it, you'll be healed.
I was very, very naughty.
I love that. Tell me
My
more.
bad.
That usually happens in the States. Hello, here you try it, they will forget their hands on your feet. Teaching?
And I love cooking.
You love cooking?
Yes.
That side is sweet. I love cooking. Please, if you finish the show, write me your address. I need to visit you. As an individual, before you get married, what do you think is best for you? Hello again and welcome to another episode of the Pathway Africa show. Like you already know, this is a show where we laugh, we learn, we interact among ourselves. So do me a favor, stay tuned, don't go nowhere, keep watching. Thank you. Hello guys and welcome to another African Pathway show for this week. Like you already know, this is an opportunity where we learn, laugh, we interact among ourselves. Today with me is my co-host Matt Richards, and also I have beautiful and handsome faces here to be interviewed. We'll start by my right to introduce them, get to know their names, get to know what they like doing, get to know their talents, get to know a little about them before we commence the show. What's your name?
Messi Abiu.
Messi Abiu. And are you a student?
Yes,
Of what school?
from Accra Institute of Technology.
Accra Institute of Technology. So tell us, what's your talent? What do you like to do?
I love to draw and
Drawing,
design clothes.
wow.
Yeah, I love that most.
And what else?
And I also love to read novels.
You love to read novels. Have you drawn anything that has gone out today, like it's famous, like something people have seen before?
Not really. I once drew something out. I designed a cloth, and I was able to sew out that cloth.
Oh wow! So you sketched the clothes and you were able to. That's amazing. You are
Johannes Into.
Johannes in tone. You look like Johannes, Papa. So what are you into? What's your talent? What do you do?
Well, I love being around computer to create something. So that's my talent, some other time. I like reading too.
You like being around computer? Then you be DJ.
No, not computer like playing music or creating something, maybe website.
You told me you like sitting in the middle.
In the middle of middleman. You play the penalty. So you like sitting or staying with computers. That means you're used to computers. You love computers. And what other talent do you have?
Well, that is one of the things that I've discovered and talk to people. Advise people.
You advise people. And I also learned you have a school.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes, please.
So what do you do in the school?
Well, we do one-on-one teaching. Maybe if you have any problem with your child, maybe he's academically slow, we can help the person.
If the person is mumu,
yes,
can
please.
upgrade his mumu to wiseness. And, yes, that's good.
Maybe personally you want to better your Microsoft, MS Word and then PowerPoint or create a website.
That's
anything,
beautiful.
we can
You hear in case you want to improve your sense in Microsoft, visit him. Thank you very much. And you are?
I'm Anita Jemfi.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh my God, I want to look at you again. Oh, Anita Jemfi.
Yes.
Wow. And are you a student? Do you work?
No, currently I'm not a student, but I'm a teacher, an online teacher,
Okay, you're an
and
online
also a businesswoman.
You're a businesswoman.
Yes.
So what business do you do?
Okay, I sell fabrics online.
You sell fabrics online.
Yes.
So do you want to make this popular?
Sure.
You want to make it popular?
Yeah.
You want thousands of people to buy?
Very much.
You hear her, if you want fabrics, don't waste time, just come to her. I don't know where else you are going to. Okay, so do you have a talent?
Yes, I do.
What's your talent?
I love writing.
Okay,
I love teaching,
teaching.
and I love cooking.
You love cooking.
Yes.
That side is sweet. I love cooking. Please, if you finish the show, write me your address. I need to visit you one-on-one meeting. So, Alright, so like you've heard from them, they are students, most of them work, some of them are still learning and bettering their talent. So, like this is an opportunity where we ask you questions. We want to get to know your answers to this question because thousands of people will be watching your video. We want to see your reactions to these questions. We want to see your response to the question that will be asked to you. And like I said, this is my co-host. His name is Matt Richards. He's in charge of UAE Pathway for Africa West or Africa itself, and he'll be asking you questions. So feel free to answer the questions the best of your knowledge. Matt, do you have any questions for them?
Yeah, so this is interesting because we have people, your interests kind of overlap in some ways, This is a networking opportunity as well for you guys. So we have a lot of return missionaries that are watching. And one of them in Liberia, his name is Harris Boakai Sam. He wanted to know what opportunities do you think Pathway can provide to return missionaries? I understand all of you have served a mission, and right now you're involved in all kinds of different things. So Mercy, maybe we start with you. What do you think?
So what I think is, for returned missionaries, since you come back home, you're looking forward to do a lot of things. But with Pathway, you're able to get yourself busy. You don't idle yourself. So you're able to keep yourself busy, and also you're able to remember the things that you left behind as an education. You're able to recollect everything.
Wow.
So it helps in that.
Thank you. Yeah, so keeping some kind of routine, keeping productive, doing something meaningful. What would you say, Anita?
Okay, so with regards to Pathways, I think personally I've improved my English skills, and as well as to even have the opportunity to learn more about online stuff, because with my business, I think Pathway has really helped me to channel my fabric business in a way that I'm able to interact with people from all walks of life. And also I'm able to communicate with people very fluently in English.
Wow, great. Thank you.
great.
She came all the way from Kumasi.
Really, did she?
Yeah, you didn't know.
Oh, I never knew. I never knew. Really? That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great.
So, I think, Johannes, we have a different question for you, because we take questions from people all across Africa, okay? It's not just me coming up with questions, okay? So the other one, Deborah Uwa from Nigeria,
Oh, really?
she asked the following. What lessons are taught in Pathway Connect? That's what you're doing now, right? What lessons are taught there that can help you kind of see where you want to be in 5 years from now?
Wow.
How is it helping you think about your future?
For me personally, one of the lessons is English. Yeah, you know, if you don't know English, I don't think there is nowhere. In other marketing, I do online business, so I think the English is the best. So, English
That's the
is,
biggest thing you're seeing right now.
Yes, please.
Okay. So, friends, he was asking, maybe at some point we want to have some people on the show that can help all these return missionaries learn how to approach a lady. Do you think that will ever be one of our episodes?
Yes, yes. Like if he ever needs that, I think I could be a teacher for that, because I know how to.
He teaches online.
Do you want to tell them how you met your wife?
Well, I told it before, but I was a little bit uncertain, you know, about how, because we talked about, you know, it's like, how do you then approach someone, you know? And I think sometimes it's just as simple when you're on your mission. You just have to open your mouth, right? You just go and you say, hello, I'm Matt, you know, something like this. Even something simple to introduce yourself with confidence, I think can be the thing that's missing sometimes.
Yeah.
Having confidence.
That usually happens in the state. Hello, yeah, you try it, they will forget their hands on your feet. They'll give you a tender slap, and that's by the way. So I want to also just ask this question. Look, if you have the opportunity to go back to your younger self, what would you tell your younger self?
No,
Any of you?
For me, one of the things that I've seen that time wasting, how to use your time, how to manage your time. So time is very precious. You just use it.
So you tell your younger self to hear word and follow time.
Yes.
All right, time management. Yes, Mercy.
So what I would tell myself is, I've realized now, I thought I wasn't good in education, especially with books, but of late I can see I'm really improving and I'm getting some grades I never thought I would. So what I would have told myself is, spend more time with my book.
Spend more time studying. Like they always say, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance, and then you know that is more expensive. Yes.
Okay, so I think the
Advice.
best way to advise myself is to really listen, because during my younger ages, I was very, very naughty.
I love that. Tell me more.
But then as time went by, I think right now I have really, really improved, because I take corrections very constructively. When you give me corrections that are really constructive, I take it.
So you're humble.
Yes, I am humbled in a way that I listen, I improve, and I work on it.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Any question for them?
Well, we do have one more from someone from the DR Congo. Okay, so this one is Tresor Man, and he says, what is the greatest blessing that you have received since you got involved with BYU Pathway, they're all asking about BYU Pathway, not me. And how has that impacted your life or the lives of those around you? I know that you've been involved with helping with Pathway students. What are you seeing in Kumasi, for example?
Okay, so recently I had students that were not able to access online studies with regards to BYU Pathways. And since I am a former student, I'm able to help them to be able to even navigate on how to use or how to study online. And also the greatest blessing personally I have achieved is I'm able to talk to everyone I meet, and I'm able to resolve issues and concerns.
Okay, that's very helpful. So she's serving.
Yes. The way she speaks the English, they sweet me.
Yeah.
This guy in bed, on his bed.
You shouldn't sit so close.
All these mosquitoes way they for shower. Hey, sister.
Okay, everybody be.
You can take one of the acid English. Eat it. Thank you. Eat it. All right. So, do you want them to still go on to the same
No,
place?
you can take
Right,
it away.
so,
take it away.
Now, this is kind of like something very tricky. You know, we have this saying that, or we have this idea that people pressure you to get married in the church, or probably, let me say, you feel like you're being pressured to get married.
But there's an expectation.
Yes, there's an expectation, and that expectation sometimes looks like it's been a pressure, or it's like a pressure to you. So, but what do you think it's good for you? What do you think is best for you as an individual before you get married? What do you think is best for you? I hope you're not married. Are you single?
I'm single.
You're single. Are you searching? You hear her, she's searching. The number is down below the screen. Contact her now. Get your copy now. So, and you're also single.
No.
You know, even not married people, don't they? And you know your matter. Don't worry. So tell us, what do you think? What is on your mind?
What I think first, when it comes to relationship, you have to have that desire.
Desire, beautiful.
If I don't have that desire to be in a relationship, when you force me to, I will never give everything into that
You
relationship.
pretend. You kind of act.
Yes, that's when I will put my act to use. So what I think should be done is have the desire, then also have the person, your partner's interest in mind, and also be able to try to understand, communicate. Because if you don't communicate, you won't be able to find out a lot of things and sort out a lot of things. So in relationship, communication really also counts. So that's when you're able to know, okay, I can go out with this person, I can move to intimacy with this person.
So from your point, I'm getting that you have to set a goal
Yes.
and then get some. Yes, be honest.
No, last 2 weeks, my partner, he's planning to get married. So
Who's your partner? You know your partner.
no, she's
Please.
no, my co-teacher.
Oh, your
Yeah,
co-teacher.
he's planning to get married. So one of the advice that I gave him is to be willing to, be willingness. How that willingness to sacrifice, to serve, or to do everything that it demands in the relationship. Don't just be in the relationship because people are getting married. Or me too. I want to have someone to do it with. I want to have a willingness to do whatever it demands.
So like she said, the desire, the willingness to actually go into, because it's going to be like a time. Matt said something the other day that no matter how much time you spend with a woman, it's very hard to understand that. I thought it's wise, and I think it's
not possible.
to understand them, because every day they change like chameleon, different color. Ghana chameleon especially, they change, you see color that you've never seen in your life before. So yes, because what do you think?
Okay, so basically I think that society pressures don't really matter to me at all, because it's what I want. And one thing that we have to understand, even as young single adults, as the youth coming up, is we have to understand that every individual has their own weaknesses. And if we are ready to be in a relationship, we shouldn't look at that part, because the moment we look at that part, we'll fall into a deep pit. So we should always be concerned about what we can do best to help each other. And we should, just as Sister Mercy said, we have to make communication be part of that relationship, because it matters a lot.
Beautiful. So we have a game. Okay, are you ready to play this game? All right, so I'll pick a cookie.
I already have one.
Don't worry, that one is your own. So I'll put in one of my hands. You just pick the hands that's inside. Okay, don't worry if you don't want to eat it, you can put it away. But I'll just put it on my hands and then you pick one that is inside. Okay.
Who's going to? Oh, you're just putting it in one or the other.
Okay, I don't even know if your hands are sanitized.
Eat it. You don't need to eat it.
There's
But if
coronavirus.
you eat it, you'll be healed. Okay, so which hands is it?
It's in the left.
Pick the hand now. Pick the hand where they. Where the left day? You were looking at me. Okay. So for you two, I will put down for the way I put down. Don't worry. Pick the hands easy. Wow. Messy. Oh, it's really bad. It's really bad.
I think I'll still go for the head.
Still?
I knew you would fail because you go fail. All right, we'll come to the end of this particular show or this Pathway Africa show for this week. Like we always do, we give you a gift after the show is being ended. Okay, so I'll have my colleague give you this beautiful gift. Yes, you give this to Messi. And then, yes, be honest, okay, that's okay. Yes, that's a yellow. That's a t-shirt. And then you give this to Johannes.
Johannes, thank you for coming.
And then you give this to Sister Akoswa.
No, she gets.
Oh, you want me to give
close
us
to you. She likes Nigeria.
She likes Nigeria. You like Nigeria?
Very much.
Thank you very much for watching that very interesting interview. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please like, comment, subscribe, and share the videos so that next week we can also bring out another videos for you. Thank you and see you next week. God bless you.